Here we go then. This is the part 2 of how to make a stereo recording using two mobile phones. So the example we're using is the vehicle. So I'm going to, on screen here, drop the wave file, which is car E, which is the Moto E track, and the car G, which is the Moto G4 track. Then I can reduce that. Now that's what we've got. Raw files. Remember, we put the mobile phones on the floor in front of a vehicle wheel about 1.5 meters away, one on the left, one on the right. So in real time, this is how I would do it. And just to repeat, use some headphones because there will be a live demo in this. And also, if you are an advanced audio engineer or know so much about audio, then you're probably not going to learn anything. If you are the novice who doesn't want to spend $100 on a XY stereo microphone, you want to have a go with your current mobile and maybe an old mobile, then let's get cracking. So what we've got here, let me just mute this track, and the bit I need to identify first of all is the clap. So let's just play this. Right, there's a double clap there, and it's pretty obvious. When I say obvious, meaning that if you look at these two waveforms, there's clap clap there. So I would say the other one is about there. So what I can do is just move it along and say that it's more or less about there. So I'm going to leave it there. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to say, okay, let's just try and line it up by eye as much as we can. And then I can come in and it's about there, isn't it really? So I think it was the bottom one we moved. So I can move this track and get it about there. It's not essential, but yeah, let's just leave it there. So we go and view the two. Remember, when I started the recording on the Moto E, I started that a little bit earlier, and then we've got clap clap and whatever goes on, and you can see that there is some engine noise. I think this initial engine noise here is the starter motor, and that's why it's good on a stereo recording. So in real time, what I'll do now is go back to the regular edit here, and all I want to do is, first of all, I'm going to come down, and because I've used a stereo mono track on a Moto G4, I'm going to split the stereo back to mono again because it was just the way I'd recorded it. So at the end of the day, the mobile phone has supplied a single mono audio track, and they're making them about that big. And this is for people who hopefully know a little bit about Audacity already. So that's what we've got. Now you'll notice top left here that at the moment left right is pan centered and left right is pan centered. What I want to do is I want to take the Moto E track or the left track and make that 100% left, and then this one down here to make 100% right. There's our stereo track. So let's just play it back from, and I'm going to start here because if I played this piece at the beginning you're not going to get anything because there's like dead air. So let's be honest about this. Let's do it all. So if I started to play, just listen. There we go. Like I'm walking around, not much has happened. So the complete track, let's play it. Now as we play, just watch the output here at the top, because what we find is, because they're different phones and different microphones, the Moto E or the left track is slightly less. So just watch up here again, and I will play it from here. Yeah. Now this time I'm going to play it, but what I'm going to do is as I play it through, I'm going to go over on the minus plus for that particular track and just bring this up just a little bit while I'm watching the top to level the tracks out a bit. So let's just play it from there. Here we go. That will probably do. So what I've done is just to hover over. For me, I've gone +5 on the left track. Maybe the microphones, of course, are slightly different. Now, what I can do there is then take this area here, say delete it. I'm not going to hit delete now, but if I did, I'd delete it and then I would save it all. But the finishing part here is really important. That is, if I play, let's say from here, let's do the clap as well. I'm going to play from about there till about there as one track so you can literally listen what the stereo, and then I'm going to do a mono so you can compare in this particular video. So let me click on that part and play. There we go. Now the only difference here is just listen to this because it shows a couple of footsteps. Listen. Right, we've got feet there on the left track. Now this is what happens if you were just doing a mono track. I can mute the top, play from here, and I've got a solo track here which I'm going to bring in the middle, and this is just reversing everything to say I'm going back to do a before and after, if you like. So this was a before mono. Let me just play it one more time, because listen very carefully to the feet that you're probably going to hear, and I hope that you're wearing a headset at this stage. The feet are, of course, equal left and right. Nothing wrong with the audio, it's just, you know, particularly it's just that the feet are there but you're not really sure what's going on. So if I go back again to make this, that's a left, so that would be a right, take that off of solo and then just play again from there. Yeah, can you pick the extra feet up which is on the left? This is what I mean by things. What is this? 7-minute video, so if you're still here, well done. Hope you learned something. Have a go. Please ask a question about it. This was for me being curious, I guess, making two mobiles into stereo microphones.